Hello you guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm filming a what I eat in a day video. I have not filmed this since we were in Miami, and since then not much has changed. I would say I'm still eating smoothies pretty much every day, although it's still cold here in New York. I just thought it would be fun to share what I've been eating lately and hopefully give you some inspiration for fun meals to make. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna bring you along with what I'm eating. Breakfast today, I think I'm gonna have a green smoothie. This is my ultimate go-to green smoothie recipe. It's my favorite. It literally tastes like a vanilla milkshake and it's so easy and there's really not that many ingredients. Also, I just wanted to mention, recently got a smoothie from Juice Generation and their smoothies used to be my ultimate favorite smoothies when I was in college. I used to get one literally every day for lunch and I had one recently, but honestly, I'm so happy to say that my smoothies are significantly better than Juice Generation smoothies. And I never thought that that day would come because I was so obsessed with Juice Generation, willing to spend, what, $10 on a smoothie. And now I truly think that mine are better, which personally is such an accomplishment because if you're making it at home, you can put whatever ingredients, you can make it as thick as you want, you can make it as creamy as you want, and that's what I love about it. So hopefully this inspires you and encourages you to try your favorite recipes from your favorite restaurants, because personally I would much rather eat at home now, which I definitely could not say 2 years ago. I love eating out. I'm gonna share with you my green smoothie recipe. Highly recommend you try it out, and that's what I'm gonna eat for breakfast. So I'm starting with a few handfuls of spinach. I would say about 2 really big handfuls of spinach, and then I'm gonna pour in some of this unsweetened vanilla almond milk. I get this from Costco in bulk, and I really like it because obviously we live in an apartment and we don't have that much room to store milk in our fridge. So we can store it in the cabinets because it's shelf stable. So love that. And then I'm going to add in 1 date, and I'm just gonna rip it up a little bit so that it's easier to blend in. Then I'm gonna also do a few scoops of this hemp seeds. Like I said earlier, I use this as my protein instead of a protein powder. I think it has a much better flavor, and I really like how it makes the smoothie taste. I'm gonna blend up this first, and then you'll see what I do next. So I like to blend all of that together first, just so that it really breaks down the spinach and the hemp seeds. And now I'm gonna pour in this little bowl full of frozen mango. And I'm gonna blend this now. So I like to do this in increments just because the last things that I add in, I kind of like to be a little bit chunky. I'm gonna add in a spoonful of almond butter. This really makes the smoothie super creamy. And I like to use this almond butter from Costco. It comes in a really big container and it's super affordable and it lasts us a really, really long time. And last but not least, like I mentioned, adding in cacao nibs to the actual smoothie and then blending it. I'm telling you, this is such a game changer. Each bite has a little bit of chocolate flavor and it's so good. And I like to add it in last so that it's not fully blended and you can still kind of like bite the cacao nibs. And that's it, super simple. It is pretty thick, that's how I like it. I like to sometimes eat it with a spoon, sometimes with a straw, but I'm gonna put this in a cup now. For fun, I'm just gonna top it with a little bit of this Trader Joe's grainless granola, just for a little bit of crunch. I actually don't have any coconut flakes. I usually like to top my smoothie off with that, but this is a nice like salty sweet combo, so really good on smoothies. Okay, for lunch today I am going to be making chickpea salad, and this is one of my favorite things to make lately. It's super easy and there's so many ways that you can kind of change it up and change up the flavors, and I love making a big batch of it at the beginning of the week and then eating it for the rest of the week because honestly it just gets better as it sits together in the fridge. So that's what I'm gonna make today. I got all of the ingredients from Whole Foods, very easy, and I am the type of person who does not really like to eat the same thing multiple days in a row, but this specifically is really, really good for lunch because there's different ways that you can change it up. So today I think I'm gonna make an open face sandwich, but you can also do a wrap, you could do a lettuce wrap, you could do a salad, you could put it on top of like a Buddha bowl, whatever it may be. There's so many different ways. So once you have the base of it, you can literally just scoop it on top of whatever it is that you're eating. So highly recommend making this chickpea salad. I am making lunch now and I mixed up the chickpea salad and I'm gonna put it on this toast. And this toast is from Trader Joe's. It's so good and it freezes really well. So we always like to have this on hand. Gonna put a few capers just for some extra saltiness. And then some salt and pepper. And a little bit of my favorite sriracha. And then I'm gonna top each slice of bread with a little bit of vegan cheese. And last but not least, some microgreens. And yum. Look who decided to show up.
What did I eat in a day?
What did you eat today?
Coffee.
Honestly, I wouldn't put it past you.
No. You're not gonna like it.
What? Did you eat a bagel? I swear.
I did eat a bagel.
How did I know?
But the bagel was from Tompkins.
If you stand up and go to the right, the door is right there. So you can escort yourself out of here. But why didn't you bring me back a bagel?
All of it had cream cheese and egg on it. It was or salmon.
Ew.
It's not ew, it's just not for you.
Sorry.
God. This is what I have to deal with, by the way.
Well, you know what?
Anytime, like, it's not for her specifically, it's an ew.
All right, midday slump. I've been trying to not have 2 coffees a day, so I'm going to have a matcha. And I recently created an amazing matcha recipe, so I like to blend it because my sweetener of choice is dates. So I put a packet of this Trader Joe's matcha powder in the blender with a little bit of oat milk or almond milk, whatever milk I have, and I blend it with 1 date, and then I top it with cold foam, which is this pistachio one from Elmhurst, and it is so freaking good. It tastes like an amazing treat. Snack today is a Pink Lady apple with a tiny scoop of peanut butter. Been loving apples lately, just as a midday snack. And this peanut butter is from Costco, and it's the best tasting peanut butter ever. Okay, so it's much later now, and we're actually getting ready to eat dinner soon. I'm pretty hungry now. But I wanted to share a fun, exciting package that I received from Coconut Secret, which is a really well-known coconut aminos brand. And we worked with them with our vegan Instagram actually recently, and they sent us a box of amazing new coconut aminos products. And we're so excited to make some fun recipes with them. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use these for dinner tonight. We will see. But I really want to share with you the new flavors and show you what we got. And we'll see. I cannot wait to start cooking with them though. We have this huge box here. And the way that they packaged it was honestly so amazing. I have not ever seen bubble wrap this like dense and like amazing. So there's no way anything was gonna break in this specific scenario. I don't even know how I'm gonna take this out, honestly, really in there. But they sent us this avocado oil, and I've actually never cooked with avocado oil before, so I'm really excited to try this out. I believe that avocado oil has a higher cook temperature than like olive oil and stuff, so it's good for, yeah, high heat cooking oil. So it's good for frying things. I'm sure it has a nice flavor to it, so I'm really, really, really excited to try some recipes with that. This whole container, I'm literally so excited right now. Let's start over here. These are also ginormous. They have a whole bunch of different sizes that they sell in the store, and some of these are the really, really big ones, so I am stocked for life. And I'm so excited because I literally put coconut aminos on everything. Okay, so this one is just the plain coconut aminos, so just no flavor. Classic, this is the best one. There's a ton of different coconut aminos brands, and from what I've had, this one is by far the best, by far my favorite. So if you've never tried it before, I would definitely recommend getting this brand first. Some other ones taste a little bit funky, but this one is so good. This one is another coconut amino, and it's a garlic flavor. So I think this is a new one, and I'm literally so excited about this. This is gonna be really good with stir fries, putting on tofu, honestly anything. You can't go wrong with garlic. And then, ooh, oh my God, I'm so excited about this. This is a spicy one. So it says it's a medium hot spicy flavor. I'm so excited for this one. Like, this would be really good putting on edamame and sauteing it. Sometimes I like doing that, or dumplings. I feel like sauteing it really soaks up the flavor. So really excited to try that out. I've never seen, actually, I've seen a wasabi coconut aminos flavor, but I didn't really like that one. I don't think it was the Coconut Secret brand though, but I'm not the biggest wasabi fan. So I'm sure people who like wasabi would like that. And then this one, this is just teriyaki. So coconut aminos, teriyaki. So I'm sure it's like a little bit thicker, it feels like, than the standard coconut aminos. And these are honestly so good for like marinating, or you can also like mix it with a few other things like sriracha, peanut butter, and make a peanut sauce. The flavor of coconut aminos is amazing. So I'm so excited to try out all of these new flavors, and yeah, make sure you're subscribed, and I will definitely be sharing some fun recipes once I start cooking with these. But I just wanted to share. Thank you so much for Coconut Secret for sending us this package. We truly are the biggest fans, so it was a dream to receive all of these. So it's a little bit later now, and I'm thinking about what I want to make for dinner. Thinking about making my favorite go-to recipe that I actually got from my mom. It's very easy and simple and makes me feel so good when I eat it. So I really just want to share it with you guys. So essentially, we roast a butternut squash. Look at Powell playing games in the background. And top it with a little vegan butter. And then we saute kale, and I usually saute it with olive oil, little green goddess seasoning, and garlic. And then we cook up some black bean, and then I roast tofu. So to make the tofu, I cut it into squares, and I drizzle it with coconut aminos and soy sauce. And I bake it for about 15-20 minutes till it gets a little bit crispy. And then the most important part is I will scoop a little bit of tahini on top of the tofu, put it in the oven, and then roast it with the tahini, and it soaks up all of the flavor, and it's literally the best tofu ever in the whole world. Something about the combination of these four things together is so good, and I always feel so good. This is like our reset meal that we always like to have at the beginning of the week after eating like shit all weekend. So I know it might look a little bit weird and look a little bit scary and too healthy looking, but I promise you it is so delicious.
Yes?
Tell them about my tahini tofu.
Tahini tofu is good.
You like it?
I like it.
Do you always steal it when I make it?
I always steal it when you make it. It's really good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
So we just have a roasted butternut squash that we baked in the oven at 400 for about an hour. And then I sauteed some kale with some coconut aminos, olive oil, garlic, a little bit of green goddess seasoning, and it is so good. This combo mixed together is one of the best. I know it looks a little bit weird, but I promise you, this is like the most filling, healthy, amazing dinner ever, and we make it all the time. It is dessert time, and we most definitely pretty much always have some sort of dessert, I would say. So tonight, I'm having a Trader Joe's oat milk ice cream sandwich. These are truly incredible. They taste like the real thing and they're so good. I love the ice cream in it and it's so good. It's the perfect size and like sweet treat. So I'm having this for dessert and I'm so excited about it. I'm gonna sit here, watch my YouTube, and have myself a fabulous time.
I'm gonna have fish food.